Good vibes.
It's never felt better to be going nowhere. Today's drive. I grew up in the middle of nowhere myself, in northern Minnesota, just south of the Canadian border, up there in the Arrowhead region on the Iron Range. And well, that's great. You don't need to clap. That's just where I'm from. Duluth. Good. That's great, sir. That's great. And I attended university in Minneapolis, and for my college experience, we were given a break in January, which made little sense in Minnesota, but there we had one, called J-term break. And so my friend called me up one J-term break and said, "I've got the best idea for us. Let's go winter camping." Now, being a struggling English lit major, growing a pitiful beard, I thought winter camping was just the ticket, you know? You go to the wilderness on your cross-country skis, you read a little Whitman, you find your barbaric yacht, you come back to the city a man. Or so my 20-year-old mind thought. Well, we trained for our trip on campus with, skis on our feet, books in our backpacks. We thought this would prepare us for the North Country. I should have known better. When the night came to leave, it was about 6 in the evening, about 6 degrees. It was dark up there in northern Minnesota. We started driving north. We got about halfway to Duluth. Yes, Duluth, sir. And the car broke down. Actually, it ran out of gas. So you had two 20-year-old boys arguing about whose fault that was, and then seemingly needing to come up with a quick plan. We thought hitchhiking was a good one. We jumped out of the car, but to our dismay, there were headlights on the horizon about every 15 minutes. Your odds weren't very good in that climate, that part of the world, that time of night. But an hour later, a beat-up old Pontiac pulled off to the shoulder. We thought, this is it. Our saviors have arrived. We ran up to greet whatever was in the beat-up Pontiac. It proved to be two suspicious-looking men. We were out of options. We jumped in the back. Tried to make a little bit of awkward small talk. They assured us that at the Moose Lake exit, there was a gas station, and that we could get some gasoline that'd get us back to our car. We'd be on our way. This sounded good. Everything was going smoothly until we hit the Moose Lake exit and state highway patrol lights came on behind us. And these guys lost it. Like, trying to come up with a story, who, what, when, where, why, the guys in the back seat, everything. That's when Brian and I knew we were in the wrong car. After being pulled over, the officer questioned the two suspicious men, put them in handcuffs, and put them in the back of his squad car. Again, that is not a good sign. He questioned Brian and I, made us stand in front of the car about 50 yards, and then he searched it relentlessly. And 20 minutes later, he emerged with the largest bag of cocaine you've ever seen in your life. I know. I grew up the son of a minister. Large bags of cocaine were not a regular part of my everyday experience. But there it was, and there we were. It's always been mysterious to me how, when we're in our time of need, who is it that pulls over and gives us a hand? Well, it's not the person with the heated leather seats and that SUV and a hot cup of coffee. I can tell you that much. Nope. It's the drug dealers. Those drug dealers were pretty nice. Alright, well, sometimes it just feels like the universe is playing tricks on you. When we're born, everything depends upon the wheelbarrow against the fence. It's covered in rain, and that don't make sense. It's all by chance and coincidence, providence, mystery, laying low, just how lucky I'd be. I couldn't see past tomorrow. My dad would preach the Word of God. Sunday mornings from the mountaintop, it was red with iron, it was red with rust. The holy fear of ash to dust. Providence, mystery, laying low, laying tricks on me. I never knew just how lucky I'd be. I couldn't see past tomorrow. I've been a lover like I've been loved, gone undercover when the going got rough, and I've known it bitter, thought I'd had enough. But I'm open to what you've got. Providence, mystery, laying low, laying tricks on me. I never knew just how lucky I'd be. I couldn't see past tomorrow. I still can't see past tomorrow.